Hey you two, this is KP with KP Details. Welcome to my very dirty 2019 CX-5 signature diesel. As you can see, this is definitely the vehicle that we take out to take the dogs wherever they need to go. There is dog fur everywhere. I do have WeatherTech mats. That was a WeatherTech cargo liner in the back. And then I have the WeatherTech mats for the front and the back. It has probably been about 6 months since I've cleaned this. I put the ammo ceramic coating on this piano black finish after I polished it. I think it was 3 years ago now at this point. So of course that's worn off. But you can see also the leather is greasy. It just means it really needs to be cleaned. And it does not have the finish and the pop like it should. So join me as I take all of the items out of the car. If it didn't come with the car, I'm taking it out. And even if it did, sometimes I am still taking that out. The mats specifically, make sure that you kind of curl them on themselves so they don't drop everything on the ground. You can see even with the WeatherTech, you will get some dirt around the pedals and of course areas that it's not covering, like these seams and seals, it is getting in those areas as well. So really the biggest thing to do is I start from the top and then go down to the bottom for cleaning. And I start that with my air compressor. So I do have an air compressor in my mobile detailing van. You start from the top and you just dislodge everything that needs to come out. You get into the seams, you open them up, and you get that air compressor in there to be able to dislodge any loose material so that when you vacuum, it's a lot easier to pick it up. The fur eel was my friend here because it definitely helped with getting a lot of that fur up. And also on most cars, you can take out these little, I'm not really sure what you call them. You can take those out, those little protectors, plastic protectors, wash them and then put them back in. So these were the tools that I used to get in and around the pedals. That was a dish brush just from Target and then a soft toothbrush that I'd gotten from my dentist, and look at what a world of difference that will make. So once I am done with that, I'm now going to do the seats themselves. And so the back part of the seats I'm also doing, and then I'm taking my toothbrush, which is a very soft bristle, and the boar's head, I believe that's a work stuff brush, and really getting into where those seams are and scrubbing them. But of course you don't want to damage the leather, which is why I'm using these softer brushes to do that. This is what the back looked like after I removed the WeatherTech mat. And I am using here, as you can see, the fur eel on the bottom to get that up. So over here on the left side, you can see this has been vacuumed. And then over here on the right side has not been vacuumed as of yet. So try to get that out so that it doesn't actually cleaning the vinyl surfaces, leather surfaces. I'm going to use an old microfiber that has been through the ringer, but it is clean. This is a pearl weave from the rag company, and then I just have a little cheap applicator from Advanced or one of those. But my secret weapon is this turtle wax graphene ceramic inside job. It does not streak like I know a lot of the other things that I've used in the past does, and for that I prefer to use it unless a customer is getting a coating on their leather or coating on something else. This is my preferred item to use because it cleans and protects for all of the different surfaces in the car. Then you also have the Color Lock Strong Cleaner. And because of how long it's been, I decided to go ahead and use the strong cleaner on the car. And it worked out fantastic for me. So if you have not heard of Color Lock, that might be a good one for you to do. So you can see here, I'm not going to use the stiffer brush because it really wasn't that dirty. The driver's side seat was really the dirtiest. As you can see, I'm following the natural contours of the seat itself. And so I went in, I did it based on the sections of the seat. And then in addition, everywhere where there was stitching, I'm making sure to get that cleaner in there as well. Taking off the headrest, getting that cleaned out, wiping it off, putting everything back. Because when you're doing a deep clean, you really want to get in all of these different surfaces and make sure that doggy slobber, God knows whatever else, is not leaving a trace on the car and not whether it's further damaging or just leaving a stain or something like that on the seats. Now, after the Color Lock Strong Cleaner dries, it does leave a little bit of a stain right here, like you can see. And so this is where, to me, the hybrid solution really shines. So I'm not using a microfiber, which on their website, on Turtle Wax's website, that is, they do recommend it. But look how great this item self-levels. So I'm pretty sure here I have leather on top, plastic on the side. I have a wood grain up top there, and I have a brown leather, and then I have a piano black finish. The only thing that this left any sort of a residue on was the piano black finish. And then I eventually just wiped that off with a dry cloth because it left a little like smeary type thing. But outside of that, look how great this looks now versus with just the cleaner where it left the splotchy areas. And then I'm going to do the, before I did my wheels, I'm using the same wheel bucket and the same everything that I use for the wheels, except for the McKee's Floor Mat and Cargo Line Rejuvenator. This specifically I use for cargo mats and my floor mats because it does such a great job of cleaning, but then at the same time, it leaves behind, it makes everything look black and rich again. It gives you that depth of color back that you didn't have when you use, let's say, like an all-purpose cleaner. And it does not leave any sort of slickness like what you would usually get if you use that Turtle Wax product that I used on everything else or any other sort of plastic rejuvenator. And now let's take a look at the inside. Look how beautiful the black looks. You can tell the black versus the brown. Right here is 2019 car, so it is 5 years old. It's where I had the hand sanitizer, and so the alcohol actually damaged the plastic there. I'm contemplating doing a repair on that. You can see here, these are the scratches that are just from everyday use because, you know, they put black piano finish on one of the most touched areas of the car, and this is what happens. But you see the Turtle Wax does not give you a lot of shine. It really does return this to an OEM type look. Cleaned up the bottom. Oh, just beautiful. So if you have any questions, let me know. For the items that I used in this video, I will link them in the description. If I forgot something, please comment below, let me know. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. It really helps the channel to grow. And if you need detailing in Chesterfield, Virginia and the surrounding areas, I am here to help. Thanks for watching.